some things don't always go well. But I gotta still keep pressing. We gonna do this thing because the devil keep testing. Now I mean the devil that is down underground. I mean the one that is always around, trying to get you to do things, make you think things, make you an illusion. It's confusing to really not know what you're doing, but everything is gonna be alright. Won't be in ruins. What's going on, y'all? Friday night, you know that we going to come through and be kind of hype, and I know that I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad you're coming through too. Yeah, see what we do, see what we're gonna do. It's the Daily Go Get 'Emism show, and we are talking about, yo, you gotta watch who you accept help from. You can't accept help from everybody. You know, and I know that you can't accept help from everybody who offers it to you. And sometimes, even when you're in a bind, you have to make an executive decision about who you will accept help from. And that's any kind of help that you might be thinking about. Whether you're thinking about help in terms of money, financial things, help as far as, you know, needing somebody to assist you with something, help with your kids, help finding a place, help getting back on your feet, help a whole lot of things. And you know, getting back on your feet. Getting back on your feet has so many layers to it, and it means so many different things to different people. What does getting back on your feet mean to you? Well. One thing is for sure. Whatever getting back on your feet means to you, it's going to involve getting some help or assistance from somebody else. The hardest thing in the world probably to do is to get back on your feet all by yourself. Get back on your feet in a vacuum. Like, where are you going to get back on your feet? Just like if you fell off your feet. You know, we don't talk about that all the time. We talk about getting back on your feet, but we don't talk about what it took to actually get you off of your feet in the first place. What's the process of that? But we know the ingredients of it. Maybe losing your job, maybe breaking up with someone, maybe being a victim of substance abuse, not doing what you're supposed to do, not getting what you need, not being there the way that you should be present. There's a whole lot to it. But there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to need some help from somebody. And more than likely, if you've received help from somebody before and they threw it up in your face, or they made you feel bad about it, or they really left a bad taste in your mouth, you're going to be hesitant from asking anybody for help ever again. Even though you know in your heart of hearts, you're going to have to ask somebody or need somebody to help get you out of a jam, help you climb out of a hole, you know, throw you a lifeline. It could be the smallest thing or the biggest thing. And you know, when you really are in a jam, even though that jam may seem small to somebody else who's not going through it, for you personally, it might be the biggest thing in the world. For example, a flat tire ain't a big deal. It ain't. A flat tire is not a big deal. You can fix a flat. You can just put some air in it. You know, you might just have a slow leak, and you put some air in it. You might not even have to worry about that slow leak for another 4 or 5 days. So it gets you everywhere you need to go or need to be. But when you have that flat tire and you on the side of the road and you low on gas and you don't have any other resources, maybe you all by yourself. Well, guess what? That little flat tire has blown up into a full-blown, big, giant problem that you have, and you're going to need somebody to help you. Now, there are degrees of a flat tire. Like I said, it could be a slow leak, or you might have a flat tire with a hole on the side of the tire. You can't fix a flat that. You can't patch that. Yeah, you got to get a whole new tire. Now, if you get a flat tire and you don't have roadside assistance, you don't have roadside assistance on your insurance. Maybe you let your insurance lapse. Maybe you got to get this tire taken care of before the boys in blue, or should I say the boys in brown, because the state troopers on the highways, they don't wear blue. You ever notice that? Ain't no blue. Blue is for local cops, local police. The state troopers, they don't wear no blue. No blue nowhere. Tan, brown, black stripe, that type of thing. Anyway, so you might need help in the immediate sense. There's nobody around for you to trust. You got to trust somebody, flag down somebody. Hopefully, the person that you flag down doesn't have the red and blue flashing lights, who are going to ask you license, registration, insurance, license, registration, insurance, license, registration, license, Now, here's the thing. The car that you're driving, that you have the flat tire on, might have been given to you by somebody or put in somebody else's name because you may not have been in a position to be able to own a car at the time. Yeah. So you already asked them for help and they granted it to you. Now, what was their motivation for helping you out with this? When you put a loan or when you assume the title for somebody, assume the title of a large purchase for somebody, you essentially own that. So if they ask you for that help and you decide later on, like, well, actually it's in my name, so it's mine. I could actually take possession. And this is where it starts with the whole, you gotta be careful who you ask for help from. You gotta be careful who you ask for help from, because asking for help from the wrong person, from the bad person, can come back to bite you in the ass, and it'll bite you hard. And you'll be feeling like, I'm never asking anybody for help again. Have you ever felt that way? I'm never asking for help for anybody again. I'll get it on my own. That's what I'ma hold it down. Yo, I don't need nobody. Got a couple of dollars. I got a little bit of cash. I will last. Everything is gonna be alright. What you talk about? Yeah, keep my game tight. I don't need nobody throwing it all up in my face. Yeah, invade my space and make me feel bad about the decisions I just made. And I made an incision. Yeah, I feel like it cut my heart open, and I'm looking at my left eye and I'm scoping. I realize that I could have done a little better by myself, and I know that you're working on my help. I feel like I'm going under. Yeah, I ain't wonder why I did I accept help from this bum, and how come? I said how come I accepted help from this bum? I said how come? And yeah, they throwing it back up in my space. Everybody knows what you did to me. They giving me a taste, and I know that the space is what I need right now. But I owe you a couple of dollars, and I'm gonna pay you out. But that's what we talking about tonight, y'all, on the Daily Go Getimism show. You gotta be careful. You gotta watch who you ask for help from. You gotta watch who you ask for help from. What's going on? Let me say what's up to my peoples before we get started on the intro. T. Carey, right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And Stacey White, thanks for coming on through. You know how we do. It's good to see you. And I can't read. Okay, all right, my Russian brother. Hello from Moscow, brother. I want to wish you the best, all the best. God bless you and all your family and friends. Well, God bless you too. When a Russian wishes you the best and God bless, it's on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about Russia and the religious and social political climate in Russia, that's not a small thing. God bless you too. All right. I said all right. Omar, my namesake, with the single R. Oh, he backed out of that comment. All right. He says, thanks. 5 Lux says, I can sharpen your logo. Okay. Well, do that. Let's do that. I'm with all. Listen, email me. If you can sharpen my logo, I'll show you some of the other things that I have. If you can spruce it up a little bit, let's do it. Because that's not an official logo. That's just a sign. So let me see what you could do. Um, Nona Kind. What's going on, Nona? And oh wait, Omar says I can sharpen your logo for free. So we got two people in here talking about sharpening up our logo. All right, I hope y'all not like them Instagram so-called them scamming ass graphic designers and shit. Always trying to take your money and shit. I'm already hip to that. But yeah, hit me up. sun752 at AOL.com. Sun752 at AOL.com. Let me see what you can do. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay. I'll pay. If you can give me something fly, something that'll get me into the algorithm, let me know. Joe Gamash says, haha. And Dee Dee says, it's the Suckmaster. The industry standard now is the Suckmaster. The industry now. I need one for my shop down by the Sippy River. I don't know what you were talking about, but you say some stupid ass shit right out of your mouth. Well, you didn't say it out of your mouth. You wrote it, and I think that I should think. I don't know what the hell you talking about. You know, I know that a lot of people come here, you know, they need attention. Their mom didn't hug them. Their dad didn't take them fishing. I get it. I get it. I get it. You know, it's no big deal. Shadow Band, what's going on, my brother? Good to see me some you, my dude. And Omar says, I started a business, and this person came and he offered help. And I thought it was good. So I took it, and he promised me a whole bunch of stuff, but it turned sideways, man. It was the worst decision. It happens. It happens, man. A lot of times people will offer you help as a way of taking possession of whatever you have. So somebody offers you help with your business. You gotta watch out if you sign something. Because sometimes when you really are trying to get something done, you don't always read the fine print or even the contractual agreement that somebody is put in front of you. You think that you just accepting this money for a little bit of time because you're going to pay it back soon, and there may be a clause in that shit that says that you can't even accept or pay it off. You can't get rid of this cat. It might be for like another, I don't know, 36 months or something like that. So for 3 years, this person has possession of your business. So all funds allocated will be going to them, a certain percentage or whatever. Now you here you are the CEO of your business, and you then became a damn employee. Where they say pay yourself first, shit, you might not have enough left over. Here you are getting pennies. You supposed to be getting the lion's share. You might not even have enough money for re-ing up. So you have to really watch who you ask for money, ask for help from. It's not always just about money. It's help. You know, you look at somebody as a resource for you. They're supposed to be looking out, and they looking out, all right. They looking out for their own interest, and they looking to take you out. It goes like that. It be like that. And you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But when you need help, you need help. Just like the flat tire. I ain't got time to be worried about whether you gonna try to take my car from me. Somebody please help me. I got a flat tire. A flat tire. Flat tire. Flat tire. Flat tire. I know. Your Black says hello. Hello, boss man from New Zealand. What up, my man? My man from New Zealand, man. Good to see you. And Nona Khan says, what is this show about? Well, I told you the title. The title of this show? The title of this show is you have to watch who you accept money from. Accept help from. You can't accept help from everybody. You know, sometimes accepting help from somebody is making like a deal with the devil. Sometimes accepting help from somebody is like getting in bed with them. Sometimes accepting help from somebody can be the worst decision that you will ever make, and you will live the rest of your days to regret it, or at least the time within that frame of when they helped you. Some people will help you just to get in your business. Some people will help you in order to take over your business. Some people will help you just to be able to tell everybody what they did for you. So they're kind of defaming you. You know, you've heard people say, well, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't. If it wasn't for me, I wouldn't. Yeah, I helped you out. And don't be trying to get new over here, my bro. You had nothing before I kicked you down with. Yeah, and anytime, I know how it be. Please, y'all, do me one little solid. I need y'all to hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We got 30 people in here. There are only six likes. I know that I can guarantee you that you will like this show more than just 6 people. Plus, I promise I won't let my ego get out of hand if we get it to 10 likes, 20 likes, 30 likes. I promise. I'm not going to ask you for money or anything like that. You know, we just going to kick it. What's up? Oh, yeah, my man from yesterday, Whitkika. Said, bro made a whole beat for Gotta. Man, we going to do this all night. You know what I mean? We got beats for days. We will never, ever stop. We will never stop. Shadow Band says Hispanics for Kamala Harris 2024. Open borders, free healthcare, financial assistance. Joe Gamash says Russians are good. Okay. All right. Good looking, man. 5 Lux says great content, man. It's going to get better. I guarantee you. We're going to heat up. We got a lot to talk about. Austin Mack says, let's talk about the back boy in Stockport, UK, who killed 3 toddlers. Man, talk about it. Because I didn't know anything about that. Yeah, let's hear about it. Your Black says, hello, boss from New Zealand. That's what's up, my man. You're Black. All right. 5 Lux says, I have your information. I will send you an email. That's what we need. We can definitely get something done. King says, why you making fun of my lack of dad, bro? Was that you who I was talking to? I don't believe so. I'm talking about people who come on here looking for attention. They trying to turn the camera to themselves. They want to get the lights from being in the back of the camera to the forefront so they can be on themselves. They need the spotlight. Well, look, man, you can always create a show too. All you need is a telephone. You can use your overhead light or a lamp that you have in your house. It won't be as good as quality, but it'll, you get it done. You can get it done. Dice Roll says, sup, fam? Dice Roll in the house. What's good, Unc? Man, I'm good. It's good to see you. And you know what's up with me, man. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope you feel like a real man should also. I hope y'all all feel like real men and women should also. That's what's up. And said China is offering Africa help. We signing without reading. Man. TK Right says, like I said before, some people will help you, but then feel like they own you afterwards. Man. There might be times when you accept help from somebody you know is dirty, somebody you know is shade tree, somebody you know is going to come back and ask for more than what they lent. And we're not talking about interest. We're talking about they want way more than you can deliver. For example, even though we joke about this kind of thing, there have been women out here that may have been down on their luck, or they were in a financial bind. Old head came through. It don't have to be an old head. It can be somebody around her age who had a thing for a swollen butt. He would pay to bust nuts. He would pay a lot to get up in the guts, but once he got up in the guts and bust nuts, he gonna try to tell you everything. What you can do, where you can go. What the kids better say, yo, told you so. I mean, it's like that. So you gave this dude a little bit of snatch and it was like fish on a hook. Yeah, he did catch. He's still breaking you off, but he acting like you his woman. And that's not what you was trying to do. You was just trying to get new school uniforms. That's all. That's all. You was just trying to get some school uniforms. People can say you didn't have enough money to get your kids school uniforms. Everybody can go through it at some point. You know what I mean? We're not going to do that. Everybody has been through a time when their money wasn't as straight as they needed it to be. And you might have had to make a move. So you made the move, and that move was a very poor move. You find out later. The devil is in the details, baby. The devil is in the details. Dice Roll says, not in South Africa. They use the flat tire trick to jack your car. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What up, Nathan? What up, Nathan? What's good? Omar says, a little off track. Do you have any cues or how-to or qualification questions to find out who you can accept from? Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that. I guarantee you we're going to get into that. Trust is, I mean, what we're really talking about is trust. Like, who can you trust? Trust goes deeper than not lying to you or coming through. Trust is a feeling. It's a feeling that somebody is not trying to harm you. It's a feeling that somebody will have your back. Somebody will make sure that they don't try to make you feel more times uncomfortable than comfortable. That's what trust is. That's what trust is. That's why mice don't trust cats. That's why cats in the wild don't trust dogs. It's not set up for them to be cool like that. There is no trust. The only time when they get down like that is in the house on some domestic shit. Out there in the wild, they are mortal enemies. That's just how it go. But when it comes to trust between humans, from one person to another, from one man to another man, from one woman to another woman, from one man to another woman, yeah. I trust you when I can feel comfortable that you're not trying to harm me. Not now, not later on. You're not setting a trap for me. You are not trying to take something away from me that you know that I value. Because you can't be comfortable in a situation where you know somebody is trying to get at you in a bad way. So that's what we're talking about tonight. It's about time for us to get dressed. It's about time for us to get dressed. My man Chuck Lindsay in the house. Yeah, got a shout out. I said my man Chuck Lindsay in the house. Yeah, you know I got a shout out. I said my man Chuck Lindsay in the crib. I said, yeah, you know how we look. I said my man Chuck Lindsay right here. Yo, thanks coming through, my man. And he ain't only my man. My man, my dude, my younger brother, that's my man. Yeah, even though we got different mothers, but we had the same dad. That's the best motherfucking friend I ever had. I got a shout out, my man. I got a shout out, my boy. Yeah, don't play with him, yo. He's not a toy. Realest motherfucker that you ever saw. We get down like two peas in a pie, you know, y'all. So that's what I'm talking about. My man Charles Lindsay, man, let me tell you something, man. I love telling this story. See, we grew up in a family business. And one time, one of these contractors that worked for us was trying to disrespect our family business. Now, I'm 11 years older than my baby brother. And my baby brother was a straight teenager. Now, he's taller than me. I'm 5'10". He's like 6'1". 6'1", 6'2", some shit like that. So, you know, I'm how old at this time? It was in the 90s. So maybe I'm about, I don't know, 29. No, because he wasn't 18 yet. So maybe I'm about 27, 28. And he was about 16, 17 years old. And I'm arguing, going back and forth with this contractor about something small. But my baby brother didn't like the way the dude was talking to me. So I'm talking to the cat. Now, mind you, this is a real estate business. So, we working with contractors all the time, plumbers, carpenters, electricians, cleanup dudes, whatever. And he was a cement guy. He used to do his stucco. He was real good, but he was a dickhead, and he was a crackhead too. So anyway, so while me and the dude is going back and forth, and it was over some money shit. It was something small. It was really a misunderstanding. Anyway, my baby brother is standing there watching us go back and forth. Next thing you know, he just steals the ball. Bow! The ball falls down. He held his mouth. The look of horror and surprise that was on. You would have. Meanwhile, I'm looking like, oh shit. He didn't knock him out, but he definitely put him up for a standing 8 count. So the bull got up holding his jaw and he just jetted out the door. I'm like, oh shit, he gonna sue the shit out of him. I couldn't be mad at my baby brother because my baby brother was looking out for me. Because when the ball fell, he said, yo, don't you never talk to my big brother like that. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, the boy didn't sue. He didn't sue. And probably the reason that he didn't sue, because he probably didn't want to have to tell the story of how instead of me putting hands on him, he got one punch drop by my baby brother. He avoided my baby brother. We still did business with the guy. He avoided my baby brother like the plague. I was like, oh well. But yeah, that story I can't fucking avoid telling. From that point on, I was like, yo, we was already close. But I was like, this nigga here is somebody I can trust. Oh shit! Like we gotta stay. He ain't graduated high school yet. Anyway, Guadalupe Lopez says at a Taylor Swift concert, the Kid Care Center, she had step up. She needed to step up security. Oh, okay. Are you there now? Wow, that's crazy. What's that? Wait. Slick Rhea? Facts. HKL says, never let another person feel that they have one up on you after helping out. And now they feel you owe them one. Owe them one? It wouldn't be bad if you only owe them one. They want to take your whole shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they lent you $10,000, and now they want $100,000 worth of shit. It happens. Joseph Haynes says, "What you think about these young brothers exhibiting zesty fool behavior?" Yo, man, I don't. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I would never want to be from this generation. These Generation Z cats, I would never wanted to have grown up in this generation. This is crazy. When I grew up, for what it's worth, everybody picked a side. Gay people and straight people just didn't hang together. And people who was straight got called on it if they acted like they was gay. That's just the way it was. You couldn't keep acting like that and be down. Now, it's like, yeah, whatever. Transgender, all that old stuff. But nah, man, these cats is soft. They real limp-wristed and hold up. They real limp-wristed and pigeon-toed. And these are dudes. Like, you all limp-wristed and pigeon-toed. Limp-wristed, pigeon-toed. I don't know what's going on. I used to, for a while, I thought it was just the skinny jeans. This is bigger than Nino Brown, baby. Jake Wish says, can you really trust anyone, though? Well, you know what, Jake? Whether we can fully trust somebody or not, we trust somebody every day. You probably, if you even, let's just say you go and buy a breakfast sandwich every day. You don't trust the person with that's serving you with your kids or your girl or your wife or your life, but you trust that they didn't spit in your sandwich. You trust that they're gonna return the right amount of change to you when you pay for your shit. So we exhibit a little trust in everybody and everything that we do, but there are levels to it. There's levels to this shit. So so I understand the reason for your question, and it's a good question. But hey, we exhibit trust on different levels, day by day by day. Bobby Hill Cisse is in the house. What's going on, baby? What's going on, FLA? Good to see you. Joseph Haynes says, let's talk about these young black brothers painting their nails like they auditioning for America's new top model. You know what? Tell you what, Joe. If you come back, because we have done shows like this before. If you really want to talk about this shit, let's say we could set this up for like either tomorrow, because we come on at 1 p.m. tomorrow, which is kind of like today because it's after midnight over here on the East Coast. But either tomorrow or Sunday at 1 p.m. we could talk about that, because it's a real thing, and we ain't gotta really diss them. But I mean, it stands a reasoning to question. Painting nails, all of these celebrities, these rappers wearing dresses and skirts and shit. That ain't no kilt. You ain't from Scotland. You ain't no Spartan. You know what I mean? Yeah, wearing dresses, wearing makeup and all of that kind of shit. And I want to know why they getting passes for it. Now, this ain't exactly new, because Prince, the late great Prince, he didn't wear dresses, but he used to wear girl clothes whole career. And he wore heels his whole career. It seemed like not just his whole career, his whole life. And what did people say? Well, Prince can do that. Well, what you mean? Because I don't really practice letting nobody get away with no suspect shit. But they said, well, Prince can do that. I don't know. HKL says, Joseph, for reals. I've noticed that new weirdo trend lately, bro. Not feeling it in any way, shape, or form. Not a tiny bit, not a little bit. Never that one. Not me. Hell no. Miss me with that BS. Co-sign that. We need to get these young black brothers straight. Yeah, but we need to get them straight. But in order for you to be straight, you gotta like pussy. They not gay because they dressing funny, sounding funny, acting funny. They gay because they don't like pussy. So unless you can fix that, yeah, you gay because you get hard or wet for the same sex. You ain't gay because, you know what I mean, you got a little funny looking haircut, got a perm in your shit, your jeans too tight. That ain't what make you gay. You gay because you a man and you don't want to have nothing to do with Tamika or Brandy or Selena or Amy or Kalima or Fatima, Nadira. Nah. You want to do their hair and that's about it. But you really want to hang out with Jay and Frank and Dick and the boy Skeet, Bobby, Randy. I mean, you don't want to just hang out. Because when straight dudes hang out, they hang out in order to go get some bitches. Gay dudes hang out. They hang out. So yeah, you gotta fix the inside. Don't worry about the outside. You know what I mean? Look, it's complicated, but it's easy as shit. HKL says sounds like he's certified and official. He got the little big bro title from that day forward. Salute. Oh damn man, he always been 100% ever since. He'll tell you that I'm 100%. I'm like, no, you. He'd be like, no, you. I'd be like, no, you. He'd be like, no, you. Real shit. Ryan Magyar. What's up, my dude? Says it was a girl who had my number and she started offending me with 9/11. What? All Music Gallery says, what's up, Mike Tyson? What's up with you, Pee Wee? So can you see me typing? No, I can't see you typing. Okay, Awakening Saw says if they ain't speaking about Jesus and God, I ain't asking them for help. Okay. All right. Well, I know a lot of people who worship Jesus who will rob you straight blind in the name of the Lord. All right. HKL says, LOL, limp-wristed, so fitting for them zesties, man. Yo, you ever watch Drake? Like for years. I'm like, so nobody see how Drake talk and act? Drake got this whole, Drake got the whole, yeah. And I'm like, so nobody see this shit? Lil Wayne had it too. I'm peeping like, oh. We got cults of personality here. Only certain people see people doing certain shit. Okay. Look, All Music Galaxy says talking about guys with nails while he got eyeliner on. See, this is one of these niggas right there. See? He thinks that I have eyeliner on. And he thinks that I'm fronting. So this is one of the cats I'm talking about. On the outside, he might be projecting one thing, but that's the kind of nigga whose dick get hard for another nigga. That's them. You ain't hear nobody in here talk about no eyeliner, dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out if I was wearing eyeliner, what would it get me? Where would it take me? Where would it take me? But what he really saying is, this nigga got some pretty ass eyes. He wants to hang in a different way. We can never hang out, my dude. My history, my heterosexual history is so motherfucking tight. I will battle anybody. You know how you battle rap and all that kind of shit? I will battle my straight record with anybody. And I know I can cross you over with my straightness. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I can shoot the fade. I can, you know, fade away. Whatever. Any shot on the court I can make with my heterosexual record. Any shot. I can't be blocked. I will never miss. I will never miss. Now, I know you can't say that. Because if you could, you wouldn't be talking that eyeliner shit. We got us a Fontaine up in here, y'all. We got us a Fontaine. We got us an Antoine. Twine. And I watch, he gonna hang out too. Look, he's still here. Yeah, he gonna hang out. I know he gonna hang out. My man, Gorilla God King. What's going on, my dude? And Nate Clark says, bro, how come Scary Brother hide behind guns? I'm not really sure what you asking. Scary behind? You mean why they don't rumble? Why they don't shoot the fade? You know, well, how come he not good with the hands no more? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, these cats in this generation will admit that they can't fight. They admit that they'll go to the guns because they can't rumble. I think that's crazy. Joseph Haynes says, Drake wear his towel above his chest when he get out. telling you, the boy looks suspect to me. He acts suspect, whatever, but nobody was saying nothing. Nobody was saying nothing. John A says, men don't be wearing eyeliner, bro. I totally agree. Joe says, bro, that comeback, wiping the eyes with the napkin was clean. I mean, what the fuck? Like the nigga was literally saying that I got pretty eyes. I mean, he right, but I ain't never hear that shit from no dude. So you gotta, code words. Look, he got on eyeliner. That motherfucker probably at home batting his own eyes. Blink, 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 blink. I'm watching the Daily Go-Getterism show. Oh, this big husky nigga on here talking this real shit. He's my kind of man. You fucking flower. You fucking chrysanthemum. You fucking tulip. Look at this rose color motherfucker out here. What you think this shit is? I like pussy. I can prove it. I like ass. Yo, can't move it. Yo, I like the twerking. I don't be jerking. I get me mine. You gotta find somebody that'll keep your secret. Maybe that shit is not really a secret. You looking for somebody like-minded. You trying to bend down, somebody get behind it. You looking for somebody to chocolate chase. Oh, that shit is kind of a disgrace where I come from and for what I do. But you do you. Yo, it ain't got nothing to do with me. See, I know that sometimes dudes be having these kinds of feelings. And I feel sorry for you because I'm sure mine. So I can be dealing in them dealings. I know that one day you're going to find the man of your dreams. Maybe he has on eyeliner. It seems that you're out here searching for yourself. And does your mom know what you're going through, my dude? Does your mom? Because a lot of times people moms be knowing they gay. You know what I mean? I think every gay dude, if his mom wasn't on that shit, like, what, you a faggot? What's up with you? What we doing? Yeah, oh yeah. Like, why you and your friend, up in your room? What y'all doing? You ain't playing no game. There's a game on, it's loud. What y'all doing? Hey, it is what it is. Paul K, what's good? All right, man, hold on. This is what we got to do. It's time for us to get dressed. We all late getting dressed, man. Let's get dressed. Let me put my shit on. It's time to put a uniform on. Put my shit on. I throw my shit on like a record. Come on, DJ. Let's go. Shit. Say fucking eyeliner. Put my cow bones on. Put my cow bones on. These my cow bones, baby. It's my cow bones. I say the cow bones. 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 No, I ain't done. I said cow bones. Let's go. All right, it's time for y'all to get dressed too. We get in sync around here. So, which one y'all want to wear? Is it the right or the left? The right or the left? Let's do this thing right now. Get in step. Is it the left or the right? The right? No, I'm sorry. This is my left is your left. My right is your right. Let's get it right. Y'all pick which one you wear tonight. I say the right or the left. The left or the right. My right is your right. My left is your left. I said the left or the right. The right or the left. Hurry up. Come on. Don't make me have to choose. I said the right or the left. The right or the left. You see that cow bones? You see it's deaf. I said the right or the left. The right or the left. I got 2 votes for the right. It's about to be a good night. Right or the left. right or the left. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of seconds to start. Rec, I said right or the left. 2 for the right, 2 for the left. What we gonna do? We need a tiebreaker to come on through. I said right or the left, right on the left. Let me know. Oh, 3 for right, a 3 for right. Let's do it. Okay, 3 for the right. Boom, boom. All right, y'all. I need y'all to put your neck out. Put your neck out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All righty. Yeah. All right, all right. All right, we doing good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Let me give y'all the ocular proof. Let you know that you're looking, you know what I mean, looking good. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, son, hold on. Oh yeah, that's a goodie. Look at you. Looking fly. Look at y'all ladies, y'all looking pretty. Y'all looking sexy. Y'all looking gorgeous. You're looking very beautiful. Brothers looking fly, looking handsome, looking debonair, looking suave. You looking like you could convince somebody. You can convince somebody to do something. Sponsorship. What's good? Take that screenshot, man. Say I was rocking the cow bones with Sun 752 in the Daily Go Getimism. You know, he took too long to give me my shit, but when he came through, it was good. It was real good. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Cow bone necklace is something you got to deal with. Yeah, the real truth is something you got to feel with. Cow bone necklace is what you got to deal with. The truth in nature is what you got to feel with. Cow bone necklace, truth is here. Yeah, let's get it thing clear. All right. Soph Gabe says we look good. You sure? Y'all look great. More than good. That's right, Gorilla God King. Kelly Lovato. Loca Tina. 143. That's what's up. All right. Maritza Allberg. Kurt Smith. Glob Baxt. He said, all right, enough with all your life stories. All that all that gay. Man, don't tell me what I can talk about. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? It ain't like I brought it up. What the fuck you talking about? All right, so let's go. Let's go. All right. Marissa says, I love you so much, bro. Brother, for making me laugh and dance each time I see you on live. You're incredible. Man, I'm never going to stop. Never going to stop. All right. I didn't tell y'all earlier that this is a totally interactive show. You can call into the show. If you ever want to call in, get on the microphone, express yourself about this topic. The topic of discussion tonight is you got to watch who you accept help from. You have to watch who you accept help from. You can call into the show. The number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1 and that will let me know that you would like to speak, and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on it, do the damn, do the damn thing. Now, for those of y'all who don't know how this goes, there is no censorship on this show whatsoever. You can say it how you feel it, how you mean it. You can curse, cuss, swear. You can yell, scream, and holler. It doesn't matter. As long as you bring the way you really feel to the table, it's all good. No censorship. Now, there is censorship to a certain level because we have to abide by community standards when it comes to YouTube. But when it comes to when you call on that phone, we good. And we do have a call on the line. Caller with the last numbers 5574. So we're going to take that call. Hopefully it's not some old crazy spamming recorded voice, you know, because a lot of times cats, you know, they up late at night. They don't have nothing better to do. You know, they stop playing the PlayStation or the Xbox for like a half an hour, so they want to troll something. So, all right, So without offending you, 5574, you know what I mean? Hopefully this is a good call. All right. Caller with the last number is 5574. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind this evening? What's good? Talk to me.
Yeah, yo,
What's good, man? How you feeling?
man, I'm feeling good, bro, man. Working, man, listening to the show. Y'all live tonight, man. Y'all live.
That's right. Popping
Yes, sir.
always.
No, yeah, man, I just wanted to get into, staying on subject. You can take help from everybody and stuff. What you think about a dude, who living up under a female, taking help from her, really not contributing anything?
Yeah. So you mean when a dude is dealing with a chick and he might not have his own place, so he accepts her invitation to move in with her, and it seems like it's all good in the beginning, but then after a while she kind of like talking him down, calling him a bum, talking about how he wouldn't have nowhere to sleep, he wouldn't have no clothes on his back, so no food to eat, and if it wasn't for her. Are you talking about like that?
Yeah, most definitely. You think, brothers getting themselves put in a trap by even falling for that? Do you think they should just do their thing and try to come up on their own? Or if they got a female who's gonna, put them up, should they take that offer? Should they take the help?
All right, I'm gonna say it like this: nine times out of ten, if a woman offers a man to stay at her crib, especially if she has small children, she already trusts him to a certain level, or he got her coming, spraying all over the place, peeing all over the bed, and all of that kind of shit. So she might be letting her sexual emotions start doing the talking and making the decisions. So she's just as irresponsible as he is. He's accepting the help. She's offering the help based on, yeah, I'm gonna be able to, be coming all over the bed every night and all of that. So it starts out okay, and then she realized that she busting nuts from a bum. Now the easiest way for a man to avoid being talked about badly by his own chick. First of all, it should never come down to that. But a way that he can easily combat that is get a job or a decent hustle and contribute. Why would you move in somebody's house and you already came from a place where you didn't have shit and maybe you weren't contributing? So you think you're gonna move into a chick's place and not contribute nothing except for dick, and everything is gonna be okay? Well, you're gonna have a real rude awakening coming. But all you gotta do is get yourself a little job, wash some dishes, take out some trash, cut some lawns, make sure sinks and shit not leaking, toilets ain't running, things like that. You can make a considerable contribution in a household. Just be a man. You know what I mean? Now, what if you don't know how to do any of these things? Well, you already behind the eight ball. The least a man should have is a job, a form of income. Shit, a hustler on the corner got a form of income, and he might be putting his life and his health and his freedom in jeopardy, but he's bringing home money. So we ain't gotta have food stamps in order to go to the grocery store. We ain't gotta use a medical card in order to make sure that the kids get they vaccinations or that they get regular checkups and stuff like that. You have to contribute. Any man that accepts money or help from a woman and doesn't and she tells him he doesn't have to do anything, that's a straight trap. Man, women, and listen, this is no disrespect to any other women listening, but they know I'm telling the truth. Ain't no woman gonna fully take care of no dude without running her mouth. She not gonna do it. She not gonna do it. You know what I mean? So men will take care of households and all of that shit without even a thank you. because they've been conditioned to believe that that's what a man is supposed to do. But a woman, yo, I don't care if all she do is pay your Netflix bill every month. She gonna talk about that shit. Yeah, well, you know, when he watching them Chris Rock, no, Dave Chappelle specials and shit, Monique and all of that. That's me. I do that $11.99. That's my shit. She gonna talk. So you gotta be prepared for that. Some dudes don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some dudes don't give a fuck. They figure, you know, they getting taken care of. They got their whole sugar baby thing down and all of that. Man, I've had offers before. I get it. I've had offers. I've always had my own place. I've still been offered like, why don't you move in here? What are you talking about? What? I never even gave it a second thought. But if I ever gave it a second thought, I would still keep my place. And you know where I got the idea to keep my place from if I ever moved in with somebody? From? A woman. I've known women who moved in with dudes and kept their place. Because they was like, yo, in case this dude get funny, and in case he start acting crazy or whatever, I still got my spot. Now, who knows what she was really doing at the spot? But nonetheless, the trust factor wasn't all the way there. She moved in with a dude that she didn't believe would make her comfortable enough that she didn't have to worry about him busting a move if she ain't do everything that he wanted her to do.
No, most definitely. All right. Well, I got one more question before I let you go.
Okay.
So you think a female can never love a dude like that? Like if a dude is really considering, you know, wife and chick, you think she'll ever be able to respect him in that circumstance? Or you really think like monetary wise, like he gonna have to get to a certain status before she can really take dudes serious?
Nah, man. Real love is real love. And if I've seen many women hold it down for niggas, you know, just from the muscle when he ain't had nothing. And he might have went through years of not having nothing. Not only might he have gone years without having nothing, he may have taken money from her in order to start something, fucked that up, and got more money from her to start something else up, fucked that up, and finally got it together. So I've seen men and women make it through the fire. You know what I mean? If you got a good job, listen, there have been times in my life when I was broke, and I've never had a backs turned on me. Now I may not have accepted the help, but it was offered, and it wasn't with any exchange. It wasn't like no loans and nothing like that. No, I give it to you. And even times when I felt like, well, you know, shit ain't going my way. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not feeling. They like, nah, dude, you a king. You know, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Other broke ass niggas that's not trying to do nothing. I get it, but that's not you. You've had it before, and you'll have it again. And I'm going to help, you know, get you to that point. So no, it's not always about money with every woman. It's not. The caller dropped off, but I appreciate him calling in. If y'all want to call in, 319-527-6199. I see somebody was asking about my colon ream. This is called colon ream. It's a smoothie. You know, this has what did I put in it? Okay, we got spinach in here. We got a beet in here. We got celery. We got cucumber. We got a turnip. We got a daikon radish in here. We got a red onion in here. We got a whole flower of garlic up in here. We also have turmeric and black seed in here, and echinacea in here. So we'll season this shit up real good, and this thing is tasty. I know it looked like dirt. But it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. John A says, how you blend all of that, man? I be stuffing. Yeah. Now that's my little that's my little I don't know, what do you call it, like OCD. I'll be trying to put more shit in there than really should go in there. My blender be looking beat, and I got like 4 or 5 of them. I got 3 ninjas, yo. I got 3 ninjas. I fuck. Soft Gabe says, does it taste sweet? No, no. It's more like no. I don't, cause I don't put like any I don't put any fruit in here. There's no fruit in here. This is all vegetables. So I season it up. It would taste more like vegetable soup. It would taste more like vegetable soup than it would taste like a smoothie that you would get from the store. Nah, no sweets in here. Okay, I see we have another caller on the line. Caller with the last number is 1132. I'm going to bring you on up in here. Caller with the last number is 1132. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding on. What's good? What's on your mind tonight?
Hello.
Hey, hello to you.
Hi. It's a good topic. It's different levels to trust. Different levels for me.
Okay.
Because it's different levels. I watched my mother. People tried to help her, but she was very careful who she got help from.
Okay.
You know, and I watched that, and I don't know. You know, you just have to be very careful and have that eye and have discernment.
Okay. So when
especially in the church.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you have any serious reservations about asking for help from somebody? Is it easy for you to ask for help? Or do you have some difficulties asking for help? Are you the type of person that likes to do everything?
It's hard for me. It's hard for me because I've always been independent. Even with my family, I don't like asking them for help.
Okay.
I'm very independent. I've been independent from a young age, so it's very hard for me. And when I do something, I do it from the heart. I do not throw it back up in nobody's face. And if I take something from you, I don't expect you to throw it up in my face either. So, but as far as me asking, when I ask, trust me, I need it. Because I don't ask.
Okay. What made you, because I believe that when you stop asking somebody for help, it normally comes from a place of either hurt or embarrassment or something negative. Did something ever happen to you where you asked somebody for help and maybe either they just, sucked their teeth like, damn, it made you feel bad, or they told everybody that they helped you like you was helpless, or made you feel bad or whatever? Was there something that made you become hesitant about asking for help?
Sometimes it's pride, when it comes to family, sometimes it's pride. And then, like I said, I'm very personal. I want everybody knowing my business. I could be going through something and I won't ask for help. Mm-hmm. My cousin get mad at me because I don't ask for help because it's right there when I need it. But, I'm a strong woman, and he always brings me through. The Lord always brings me through, so I don't be asking for help. But when I give something, I'm giving from the heart, period.
Okay.
Nothing attached, but everybody's not like that. Everybody don't have that kind of heart.
Okay.
And you have to be careful. Certain people have, hold stuff over you,
That's
men
true.
and women. So, yeah, men and women, I don't want nobody doing nothing for me and throw it up on my face.
Right.
And if you give me a gift, it's mine because you ain't getting it back.
Okay.
I don't care if we break up or whatnot. So I operate like that. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in giving gifts back. So
No, you're right. Because I
I
mean,
don't
somebody
believe
gives
in.
something to you.
Yeah, I don't believe in giving. Yeah, I don't believe in giving gifts back. I don't believe in. I used to see my friends throwing rings and giving. I said, "You crazy?" I'll be looking at them like they crazy. I'm like, I don't understand that. That's yours. You worked hard for that.
But see, what we're talking
but
about tonight is different than gift giving. We're talking about actual help. See, when somebody gives you
yeah,
a gift, they may not be necessarily helping you. They might just be blessing you. I'm talking about when
hmm
you actually have a need. Like you really need help. There comes a time in our lives when we actually need some help. So just like the caller before you was talking about a dude, he might be down. Maybe he just came home from jail, and he doesn't have a lot. It's hard for him to find a good job because it's often hard for felons to find really good jobs besides like washing dishes and a restaurant and stuff like that. It's getting a little better now, but there was a time it was really, really hard for them. And a lot of times it might have sent them back to doing the things that got them locked up in the first place. So they need help. They need resources. They might need a place to stay. They might need somebody around them to encourage them to keep their head up, to keep their head strong, to keep them positive. You know what I mean? They may need resources like, well, listen, my people can help you out over here. He can give you a job over here. He can teach you about construction over here. Like real help. So he might have to rely on some people to really help him, simply stay free, keep him from backsliding, keep him from returning back to a life that was going to that was going to hurt him. So asking for help in that regard might be hard for somebody like him because let's say if he was selling drugs, he was getting money, he was helping out other people. He might have been paying people's rents. He might have been taking care of Christmases and Thanksgivings and I mean, I've known plenty of drug dealers that was giving out mad turkeys around the way and all that kind of shit. It happens. So when you get to the point where you can't do that anymore, it's a blow to your it can be a blow to your self-esteem, your ego, and then now you find yourself in the same position of needing a turkey. You was giving out the turkeys, now you need a turkey. So when I'm asking you about times when you really needed help, because when you really need help, from what I know, your pride goes out of the window. You got to get out of this jam, but you still might
I
have
guess
to.
I'm not like that. I have paid a whole lot of bills, and I was short on things that I needed around the house, and I wouldn't let nobody know, and I struggled through that thing. And that's what me and my cousin, we bump heads because I didn't tell him what I was struggling with till I, overcame it. And he don't want me to get like that no more, but that's not his job to look after me. I'm a grown woman, take care of myself. And I have been down, but, like I said, my family calls and check on me, so I won't get down like that, but it's not their job, I'm a grown woman, I take care of myself. And, pride gets in the way because people throw things and then they try to control you. I don't want nobody controlling me. My mother didn't control me, so.
Well, if you've never taken any help from somebody, how do you know that they will be trying to control you?
Well, I know how I know people's personality, some people's personality. I know how people is sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I just know, so.
Have you seen them do it to other people?
No, but like I said, I know certain people, and I just, I've been on my own. I've been on my own for 7 years. And as I was growing up, I was taking care of, business. So.
Okay.
And I guess I'd be in the, like I said, I struggle with asking for help. Sometimes I'll be over here, going through struggles and don't nobody know it because I won't tell nobody.
Mm-hmm.
but I get through it. That I have a relationship with the Lord, so He gets me through things. Some things He'll expose and He'll allow people to see. There are other things He'll take me through it, and He be my provider.
Okay.
But like I said, as far as giving a gift, you have to be careful because people are wicked and evil, and then there's different levels to trust. I don't tell everybody my business because I don't, I want to see where your heart is. I don't want you. I want to know if you're right with me, and that goes for female or male. I want to know if you're right with me. I don't let everybody know my business.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't let everybody know my financial business. Now, if you know my financial business, you're a friend. I can trust you because I don't tell everybody that. You might assume what I get or what I have, but it's not confirmed.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So, who or how do you think is safe to trust? Because what it sounded like to me, and please correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like you're saying that it's all right for everybody to trust you, but you don't really trust anybody else. Do you think?
No, that's what I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. Because a lot of people don't trust me. Believe me, a lot of people don't trust me.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that they think that they can trust you. I'm saying that it sounded like you're saying that from your point of view, you consider yourself to be trustworthy. You think it sounds like you consider yourself to be the type of person that anybody would be able to trust, but you don't sound like that you would trust anybody else. Am I far away? Am I still off?
I don't know. I have reason why I don't trust people. I have been betrayed badly. Far as them trusting me, I don't know. I don't have that kind of heart. I don't have that kind of heart. I live with my conviction. So I'm careful who I help. If God tells me to do it, I do it. If He tells me not to do it, I don't do it. If it's not laid on my heart. But as far as I have big trust issues, and it started that man. They talk a lot of stuff in the comment about church this, church that. They the biggest thing that backstab you and make you lose your faith. And that's where it came from. Where my betrayal came from is in the church. Okay. So I don't trust people too quickly. I don't trust them too quickly. But when I have you in my circle and I'm speaking to you and we gain connection, whether it's a female or a male, I'm trying to trust. I'm trying. It's not easy for me.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to ask you this final question. All right. If you care to share, what has been the most monumental time that you have accepted help from somebody? And did it work out okay?
When I if I can't share, when I was getting ready to get set up my place, I ain't had no choice. My cousin wasn't gonna let me be in the street. That's the biggest help that I ever got was when my mother passed, and bills was coming in me left and right. My apartment, my home turned on me. Everything was getting cut off. Price wasn't working. That's the biggest help that I ever got was when I had to move, and then I moved into the apartment. But other than that, I've been stable 7 years straight, and I've been on my own and been just doing it for myself. I have had a content creator. I guess she was jealous of me or whatnot. She had the audacity to say that I wasn't woman enough to stay in my home. Well, she didn't know my situation with me and my mom and how those bills got like they did. for her to make that opinion or statement that she made, because I am open to either another place or apartment, but, I didn't like when she made that statement about me. But that's the most time I ever needed help from. And even then, I had to count on God because I don't want that to come and bite me on my ass either.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because they talk so bad and negative about family. And I'm like, I haven't dealt with that. And I don't want to deal with that. And I plan on getting married in the future. I don't want that to come on me and my future,
Wait a minute.
Because if you didn't do it from the heart, you didn't do it.
All right. So if you if you got married one day, wouldn't you have to fully trust somebody who you got married to? Like, wouldn't you trust?
Exactly.
All right. So you would trust your husband to help you, but now what about before y'all got married? Because you got a date in court and
Yeah,
love each other.
that's a work in progress, getting to know each other.
So would you accept help from
And
him? Wait. Would you ask him for help before y'all got married, or would it have to would it have to wait until y'all got married?
he wouldn't. No, I'm very independent. I don't think No, we have to help each other. And that's the way I look at it.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
They
Listen.
have to be helped with each other. And like you said earlier, um, you gotta have your own, and I gotta have my own. You never know what happened unless you just two fools and y'all just got each other back. And I have seen that where God look at the fools and they just down for each other, and that's it. And it works out.
Okay.
So, and I'm taking a chance on trust again anyway, because I have got lost and betrayed in that sense too, where I trusted a dude, and he did not turn on me, but everything was turning on me, and he was the cause of it.
Okay.
It boiled down, he was the cause of it. So, and I'm learning how to trust again. Hello?
Yeah. We good.
Yeah, I'm just learning how to trust again and I'm trying not to be hard when it comes to men. I know a lot of people and a lot of women be spitting hard stuff to me about men, but I'm like, I don't want to hear that. And I don't get around. God can't bless you with a good man if you steady talking about it. That's my belief. So, a lot of hard women is mad at me, and I'm not like that because I have a desire to have one. So it's different levels to trust and help. Period.
Facts. All right. We got another call on the line. I want you to hold on because I might if you have time, I might ask you to jump back in in a minute. But let me take this call.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take the call on the that's on the line, and you just hold on for a second. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Caller with the last number 6684. Thank you for holding. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind this evening? What's good?
All right, first things first, son. I gotta say, it's my first time calling in. It's Gorilla/Native. It's good to hear from you.
My
Good
dude.
to say my stuff to you too.
No doubt. My
Get
brother
that out of
from
the way
another
first.
mother across the way. That's what I'm talking about.
About the topic now. So my whole thing I wanted to start with, because we're talking about help and building ourselves up using someone else's resources, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the main things that I believe in, and it's one of my favorite speeches actually, is from Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's that he believes that there's no such thing as a self-made man. And it's this whole speech, he goes into detail about his career, because everybody thought, he is the American dream. He came over from Germany, he was nothing, $2 in his pocket, went to a Gold's Gym, worked his ass off, got big, got picked up in Hollywood. He became an actor, grew from there. Like, that's what people believe Arnold Schwarzenegger's career was. But he goes through the entire speech listing out every single person that helped him along the way. Basically breaking this idea that he was a self-made man. And it's a beautiful speech because I believed that too before he said that speech, that he's this fucking magic man.
No, I knew his story.
But yeah, I didn't know his whole story till he told it, and I was like, damn, this is a really great story. And it shook me because I actually believed in no, you could do everything yourself. And you know, when he shaped it out in the way he did, he's right. Like, you really can't be a self-made person, or man or woman, doesn't matter what you are. Like, you can't really be a self-made person. Everything you have in this world comes from the grace of whatever God you believe in, and by someone else that has learned something for you, so therefore you can learn from them.
Yeah.
And it's either you going out of your way to find that information yourself, but you're still learning from someone else, or someone is assisting you, giving you that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I think we kind of have to step into the field of, like, understanding that we kind of gain the position we're at through another person anyway. So we're kind of already being helped through life, whether we like it or not. So that's one thing. But if we're going down the road of we are really needing some either monetary assistance, housing assistance, or anything like that, it's really, really important to go down. I hate to say it, but I worked as a Fed for a little bit. So it's something that we used to say in the department is trust but verify. So you'll have opportunities thrown at you, and this is a big thing in life. You'll get tons and tons of opportunities thrown your way, and it's on you to pick the right opportunity and see where that takes you. It might take you up a path or down a bad path. The biggest thing there is for you to trust what people are giving you. I know it sounds really shaky and scary, but you have to. It's the only way you can really accept an opportunity. You have to ride along with it and see what happens. So you accept that opportunity, you trust it, but then you need to verify it. So I'm not talking about blindly running into anything. Nobody should be doing that in their life at all. We get through that when we're children. All the way up until you're 18 years old, you can do the blindly trust whatever you want and then see where it ends up. You got your parents to fall back on. As soon as you hit 18 and you're out of the house and you need to be a grown-ass adult, it's time to stop blindly trusting things. So the verification thing, what I do is, let's say someone wants to work for my business, and they may have a past of them being like a thief or something. I see that they have like a small criminal record, like petty theft or something. So I hire them on, and I might leave the tip jar out and see what happens. I might do something like slight little things to see what that person will do, to verify if I can actually trust this person or not. And you could do that with anything in a relationship, building something up with somebody. You give them a small piece of information that you know is not really going to affect your life in any kind of way. See what they do with that. If they don't do anything with that, you can see that you can trust them more, and you can build more of a strong fortitude relationship with that kind of person. And then from there on, you'll feel more likely to accept help or give help to that kind of person.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of qualifying factors that you may use for trust, and like I was telling the lady before you came on, like, there's a difference between trust and help, even though a lot of times they go together. But you may accept help from somebody that you don't trust and that you know you can't trust. But in a jam where you don't have any other options and you have to get out of this thing really quick, you might have to accept that help. You might have to just take one on the chin and worry about how you're going to pay back or or deal with it later on. I mean, back in the day, loan sharking was uh was popular with people, and you know, if you didn't pay with loan sharking, I don't know if a lot of people knew how loan sharking used to work. With a loan shark, they didn't want you to pay all of the money back. They only want you to pay the interest. So they would keep you on the hook for the interest almost forever, because they didn't really realize that on the streets, why they were only paying the interest, then the loan principal went up. The street loan principal is kind of crazy. So you wound up never ever being able to pay it back. Next thing you know, once you stop, I'm trying to pay the interest, then you know, the goons coming around breaking your bones and all of that. It was very terroristic, and that's the way the mob used to move. But I knew a store owner before who used a loan shark in order to save his store. He had a little corner store, and you know, he came on hard times, and he took money from a loan shark, and that loan shark, little white dude, I guess he was Italian or whatever, used to be there in his store every day. So every time he made a sale, he used to go in the register and take it. It was very embarrassing. I know it was humiliating, but that's what happened. He accepted. He pretty much signed a deal with the devil, and you know, it came back to really, really haunt him. But at the
Yeah.
time, he probably figured like I can go ahead and I can do this. I'm making money. I'll go ahead and I'll pay him back. Maybe he thought he was going to get a loan from somewhere else and he would easily be able to pay off the loan shark loan, and it didn't work that way. This shit went on for like 2 or 3 years. It was crazy. So
Yeah, it's when it breaks down, right? It's when we're talking about, you know, trusting somebody and putting ourselves in a situation of vulnerability to accept help or give help. It comes down to survival. Like, do you need this to survive? And then that's, you know, I was homeless. I put it in the chat, and I'm sure people thought I was joking, but my ex was abusive, and I had to leave her by any means necessary. Again, survival instinct.
mhm.
I thought I was going to lose it. I was going to end up in a trailer park, and it was going to be one of those me beating my wife or my wife beating me situations. So I needed to get out of that. So I ran, became homeless, was living out of my car, but I still had a job. And I was surviving off of, you know, going to the gym, showering in the gym and all that stuff. I made it work. So I was doing, you know, everything is risk reward in life. And to survive for me, like you said, sometimes it comes down to a point where you have to throw your pride aside and might have to do something to improve your situation, and or, you know, put yourself at risk in order to reap some kind of reward. For that guy, it was the loan sharking, but he got to keep his business. For me, I wanted a roof over my head sometimes.
Yeah.
So I went on Tinder and I hold myself out on Tinder to get a bed or a couch to sleep for at the night if I didn't want to sleep in the car.
Yeah.
So it's you gotta do a risk reward thing, just like anything in life.
Yeah. No, I totally understand having to make a move that you don't eat. I totally understand having to make a move that might be ill-advised. But hey, you gotta roll the dice. You gotta roll the dice. At some point though, you have to start making better decisions about, you know, when it's time to move and when it's not. Like a lot of times we might have panicked when we were younger because we thought that if we didn't do it right now, then you know we was gonna be fucked. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't realize later on that we didn't realize that until later on that I could have held out, I could have had this, I could have done that. You know, it could have been in a variety of things. You know, it could have been something as simple as accepting enrollment in a school. Let's say you get out of high school, you apply for some colleges or whatever. You may have taken the college that gave you the full ride scholarship because, you know, the other ones you didn't know if you were going to have to pay all this money and maybe you could barely afford to go to school. So you took it right away, not really realizing that those other schools that you may have really wanted to go to may have given you a free ride or there may have been other ways to pay for things without hurting you. You know what I'm saying? But you went for the low hanging fruit, and a lot of times we may go for the low hanging fruit of help when we could have held out a little bit longer and made a better decision. Instead, we made a decision with something that's not really beneficial for us in the short term, maybe even long term. So it can be hard, and then we can't escape talking about the whole pride thing. A lot of times we just don't want to ask for help from somebody because our ego tells us that we should and can do it for ourselves, and sometimes we just feel like, well, I don't want nobody feeling like they're better than me, or that I'm down, or that I'm stupid or lazy or whatever. But we often block our own blessings by doing that. One thing I've learned,
Absolutely.
man, one thing I've learned the hard way about asking for help, and it was magical when I found it out. Asking for help actually builds bridges with people. It can actually bring you closer to somebody that was distant from you. Not because now y'all have a bond of owing, but because there may be people out there that have been wanting to help you for the longest. There may have been people who saw exactly why you weren't succeeding and knew you had what it took to succeed. It would be like, for example, maybe y'all, some of y'all watching this show are thinking like, yo, he got good material, he got a good setup. But if he did this one thing, this or that, yo, his shit could blow up. He could be a 100,000 subscriber or more channel or something like that. I don't know it, and maybe I portray myself in a way where like I don't care. I'm like, I got this. I already got paid. Y'all don't have to help me with nothing. That might be what I'm radiating. Meanwhile, on the inside, I'm like, yo, man, I want to get these fucking views up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to quit my job one day. But maybe that's not what I'm radiating. So people don't think I need help because I'm not asking for help. But maybe if I extended myself and asked for more than just likes, more than just subscribers, I might get something that somebody has to offer that they've been wanting to give. Like, yo, I'm so fucking glad you asked because I was going to offer it to you, but I didn't want you to think that I was trying to take over or try to undermine you or try to overstep you. Or, you understand what I'm saying? People who love you, like you, admire you,
Absolutely.
yeah. People who love you, like you, admire you, have been dying to help you. They just didn't think they could because they didn't think that you would accept it. They thinking you gonna try to hurt them for trying to help you. So you gotta watch it. You gotta watch yourself. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing
Yeah,
to be ashamed of
it's
by
like
improving yourself.
with me, I used to treat relationships like transactions. I'm still trying to work my way out of it. And what I mean by that is like, I couldn't be around someone I loved or cared about, friend, family member, relationship, without me providing something for them. Like that was always something in my head. Like, it's definitely something men, I know there's a lot of men in this chat that's like, damn, I do that same shit. It's definitely a man thing that we need to provide. We need to do something in order to receive something.
Yeah.
And some people feel it stronger than others. And that's what I was feeling for the longest time, where like, I was invited to church once, and I don't have any specific religion, but I was invited to church because my loctician sings at church. So she invited me there, and I was like, oh, do I need to bring something? And she started laughing. She was like, what are you talking about? Just to church, just show up, like bring yourself. And I couldn't fathom the idea of going somewhere to an event and not like paying for something or doing something. So my dumb ass made cookies and brought it in to give to the church because it's the transactional thing. I need to provide. And there will be times like we're talking about now where you won't be able to provide. Like you literally cannot provide. You don't have the energy. You don't have the time. You don't have the monetary value You don't have the housing to provide anything. And you need to accept without providing. And when that moment comes, you need to be able to say yes and humble yourself. And like we're talking about now, set aside your pride, because it's going to stop you from, like you said, blessings. Like my friend who's a loctician, for example, there was times where I couldn't pay her, so I didn't show up. So my dreads were looking funky, but I just rolled with the punches, went to work with messed up dreads. I didn't care. I was like, I'll get this fixed next month or whatever, whenever I can afford it.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'll get you for free, or you could pay me another time. So it's like it's just this idea, especially with a lot of us men, where we need to provide, and if we don't have an opportunity to provide, we don't ask for anything and we don't accept anything.
Right.
Where we need to learn to do that. And I actually learned this in high school. This is my last point. From a friend of mine. I remember his name. I hope he's doing all right. Benjamin. I hope he's doing cool. But there was something he always did and he always got. And when there was any kind of test or quiz or whatever was going on, he would raise his hand and ask for a point. And every time he would get a free point just because he asked. And everyone in the class would be like, huh? Well, can I get a point? And no one else would get a point but him, because he's the only one who asked. And he would do it repeatedly, and then everyone would forget about it because they would think this isn't even something they could think about. Like, just get a free point because they asked for it. So that's something I really want people like yourself and the people in chat to kind of carry with themselves. Like, you need to ask. You need to ask to receive. And I believe they say that in Christian religion and Catholic religion as well. Like, ask and you shall receive. You need to do the asking in order to receive something.
Yeah. And you know, they say a closed mouth don't give head. Wait, or something like that. Wait.
What?
That's what they say. A closed mouth don't give head.
I'll be in the chat.
All right, man. Good looking, man. I appreciate you calling in. That was a great call. Great call. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. I mean, really, a closed mouth don't get fed. It don't. You never know. You never know what you might be able to get just by somebody. I mean, just by asking somebody. You just never know. You never know. There have been plenty of dudes that have done rude shit, go to clubs, and, you know, every girl they meet, they be like, yo, wanna fuck? And maybe they got slapped, maybe they got blown off, maybe they got cussed out. But out of 25 or 50, one of them said, sure do. Got a place? Sure do. So it seems ridiculous that a dude would employ that technique. But yeah, by the law averages, out of 25 or 50 or whatever, one of them is you know, got a pair of wet panties on already. What my man Gorilla Guy King said, asking you shall receive. I say a closed mouth don't give head. A closed mouth don't give head. Closed mouth don't give head. I want to give a shout out to my dude Kevin Mackin. Kevin Mackin, thanks for that super chat. Where we at with the super chat? I appreciate all of that. Thanks for the super chat. And it says, zzz. You know, you gave me the sleepy joint, but you know what I mean. It's all in good love. It's all in good fun. But I appreciate that. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gotta do for him? You know what? It's been a minute, man. Let's do this. It's been too long. Hold on, man. Let's get something out of the way. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this for the super chat. That's where we at. That's where we at. That's where we at. That's where we at. I said with that being said, they said that a closed mouth don't get head. I said, With that being said, they say closed mouth don't get head. I said, And with that being said, I said, a closed mouth don't get head. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We have come near the very end. We're gonna do this, but I give a shout out to my friends. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate all of y'all. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for the 20 likes. It really should have been up to 30. I think with the guests that called in, with y'all in the chat, I know we did 30 likes worth of work. So whether we get it now, whether we get it later, whether we get it now, whether we get it later, whether we get it now or we get it later, what y'all talking about? What you? Let's do this. Let's do these birthday shouters. Let's put all the crazy mess. I said the birthday shout outs are coming now. Let's do it. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious August 2nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Lakeisha Brown. Brown. Excuse me, happy birthday to you, and also Erica Johnson, happy birthday to you, and Tracy Williams, happy birthday, and Reed Young, happy birthday, and a posthumous, happy heavenly birthday to my girl Sheree Michelle Martin. Miss ya. And damn, she was last but not least. Ain't that about it? I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious August 2nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud, just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out. Rock on it, do the damn, rock out. Rock on it, do the damn thing, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen. You gotta watch who you ask for help from. You do. Some people wanna help you out so they can take possession of whatever they're helping you out with. Some people wanna help you out so they can get all in your business. Some people wanna help you out because they wanna tell everybody what they've done for you because they have these delusions of grandeur that they've been wanting to display all of these years. And some people wanna help you out because they see that you need help. Some people want to help you out because they really, really love you and admire you. Some people want to help you out because they are altruistic in nature and they would help a bug defend himself against a hamster. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. There are good people out here who are willing to help. I mean, if you really think about it, in the service industry, you have people who help people for a living. Nurses. Home health aides, salespeople, waiters, waitresses, servers of some kind, people who work in non-profit organizations, activists. There are plenty of people out here who are born to help, born to serve. It doesn't mean that they don't have a aspect of humanity that may not be all of that good all the time, but you gotta trust somebody at some point. You know, when you really need help, when you're in a dire situation and your heart is beating out of your chest and you're panicking and you don't know what to do, you may trust somebody at those times to help you that may not have your best interest at heart. But once you get your shit together, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I got a girl I can't get with you, but I split you in half and laugh while we're chilling, lounge in my bubble bath. Because it's an actual fact that my cuts are burning and feel good up in the butts and sluts are yearning for my erection. It's warm and forms just like affection. You're not trying to get burned by these bitches, so I wear protection. Not all the time. I'm just saying, like, most of the time. You got to put your trust in somebody. The bitch was a dime. You would have done it too, yeah, if she got with you. But I ain't going to ask you about right now. That's it. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow, which is actually today. Today. 1 p.m. Really between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Make sure y'all come through because we gonna be rocking out with the Urban Therapy with Sun show. One like between 1 and 1:30 because it's late. You know what I mean? You know, so it's not always easy for me to start it right at 1 o'clock. But between 1 and 1:30, I guarantee you I'll be here. So, you know, come through for the Urban Therapy with Sun show, and we're gonna be talking about something hot, something dope, something relatable, something that'll have you being like, yo, man, it's about time. It's about time somebody tackled this topic from this angle. I hadn't really thought about it that way. Haven't really thought of it that way. I have a new perspective which will allow me to make a new directive. All right? So, I'm sorry. On your way out, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that you share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Love is love, baby. So, Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we doobers. Hold on. Thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Yeah, on the other side, my boobers. Yeah. On the other side, my boobers. Let's get on the back. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. I have not disrobed. We gotta take our uniform off, man. It's time for us to clock out. We can clock out now. You know what I mean? You know, we not under the thumb of the boss no more. You know, we can take our stuff off. Let me get y'all stuff off of here. I hope I see y'all later on today. And if I don't see you later on today, then I hope I see you later on Sunday. And if I don't see you then, we be right back here the same time as tonight on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. It's Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Love Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Damn, I didn't know my days of the week. I'm out of here, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Is it the drugs? All right, y'all. All right, peace.